Alright, is that more better? I turned off my Wi-Fi. It's been acting a little funny this morning. I had some issues with it earlier. So we're running straight off of 4 or 5G. Burning up some scrap stuff that's from the wood pile over there, and trying to kill a couple birds with one stone. Burn up the scrap, get a nice little fire going. So I got some cedar in there, so that's a nice smell, a little snap, crackle, pop. And yeah, so enjoy the fire, I guess. I don't know if you can hear music in the background, but I got the laptop going in the shed. Just gonna run a live stream of the fire. I'll pop in from time to time, chat with y'all. Feels good though, I'll tell you that. Sheldon, get out of there. That's what a fire looks like when you don't use gasoline. Just saying. What up, Candy Kid? Fire, live action, homesteading. Hit the like, subscribe, all that happy shit. You know. Then when you find the big piece, like this, make use out of it. Don't just carry it over to the fire. Gonna show off here a little bit, you know what I mean? I already did 5 in each arm on the way over here. Boom. Get a little pump action in. You know what I mean? I'd show you the guns, but y'all didn't buy a ticket. Getting warm now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Come over. Guys, go. Now you got fire. Look at that fire. See ya, Joe. I already washed mine. Blue butterfly, what up? Nice little peaceful fire. Sunday morning vibe. I've been up for way too long. getting some screen time, man. You know what I mean? Labor Day weekend, y'all. Unofficial end of summer. Where did it go? Where the fuck did it go? Tomorrow is going to be September 1st. It's almost unbelievable. That time of year of bonfires, fair season, all that fall time stuff that we love to do as Americans. The best country ever to exist. It's fall time. Harvest season. Y'all know what's up. I bought 4 pre-rolls yesterday at 4 o'clock. Hello, are you these bears where you live? Peter for South Africa. I do have bears where I live, actually. There has been a bear that has walked right through there, right by there, a couple of times. And what up, Peter from South Africa? That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. We have another guy, Guardian Prepper, who's part of our little clique, who's also from South Africa, I believe. I'll grab some hay and we'll go down and feed the goats and the pony. How about that? We're doing a little homestead farming thing here. We got donkey and pumpkin. And you'll see these two wild jackasses come out in a second. What up, Ronnie? Everybody's doing good. We're going to start bulking up their diets just a little bit. Except for these two. Those are two little chunky monkeys. They are plump enough. But we're going to bump the donkey and the... at least the donkey. Pony's got enough. But donkey is very old. So he needs some extra padding for the winter. So we're going to get him bulked up a little bit. Everybody's doing good. Going to come in here the next couple weeks, hopefully with a skid steer, and get this paddock cleaned out a little bit. The dog's being nosy. Sheldon. 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 Come here. Good dog. Sit. Sit. Good dog. Stay. Good dog. Cash. 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 Good dog. Ah, sit. Good dog. Good dog. Good dogs. Stay. Good dogs. Go on. Get him. Get him, boy. Guys are wild. Gone. Gone. Oh, they're back. Meow. Somebody's running the saw. He's always starting shit. That one right there. Sit. Good dog. Did I ever get a chance to look at the posts about the cat? No. I don't. Maybe. I don't know. I see a lot of shit and I forget. So maybe. 50-50. Actually, we're going to go back to that angle. Boom. Let's find what I did with my pipe. I don't quite want to crawl under the truck yet and start changing the bushings. I could split some more wood. That's probably what I could do. Should do. Could do. Nobody wants to see that. There's 4 posts. Yeah, I'll take a look. I guess I could go show y'all the truck real quick. I'm gonna jump off here in a minute because I just got too much shit to do to be staying here on the phone. Let me grab something to cover my license plate. All right, we're gonna do boom. You're gonna look at my ugly ass for a second. I'll show you some of the mods that I've done to the new truck. Gonna cover the old license plate. OPSEC. There we go. All right. So this is a 2006 F550. So if you know what they look like stock, maybe. Got the flatbed. Boom, looking good. Got the pockets I got to get welded on. So firstly, I put the rain guards on. That's a must. I changed out the orange lenses with the smoked lenses up on the cab lights. I just put in the new LED headlights. I got to get bulbs for. We got the new headlights. Replace the old Ford emblem with the black and gray flag emblem. And then just last night, I got to finish today, they come factory with little fog lights in there. They were old and shitty, and one was broken out. So I put on, those are on my Jeep, the little black LED lights. So from the front stance, she's looking pretty tough. I like it. I got to hit the front, that gray part of the bumper. That was in really bad shape. It's I keep conditioning it. It just takes some time for that stuff to soak in, bring it back to life. But that looks like the front grill when it's got the stuff on it. So slowly but surely, she is coming to life and making my own truck, and I love it. Scares the dogs though. It's too loud for the dogs. We're gonna run through the garden right quick, I guess. Tomatoes didn't do shit. Horseradish, I think I should be digging that up pretty soon. Some of it anyway. Eggplants didn't do anything. Cucumbers are about done. Letting the lettuce go to seed so it'll come back next year. What up, Jima? Marigolds are still doing great though. Those usually last till like the first frost. Cucumbers are about done. Sweet banana peppers are actually kicking ass. This is just a wild patch over here. I didn't do anything there this year. Some tomato plants in there, and that's where my berries are. Flowers. So at the very least, we've been supplying the bees with a good supply of nectar. We got some butternut squash, I think, there. Sunflower. I'm going to pick that today, actually. Look how tall that thing is, though. I've been working on this pile of wood, as you guys can see. Yeah, I've heard that from a few people this year about the tomatoes. So this pile is almost gone. I sacrificed 2 of the bigger logs that I didn't really want to mess with as a border to kind of just keep this stuff contained. The squashes are starting to kick ass now and do good. Oh, look at that. There's a piece of firewood in there. Got an acorn squash down in there. Hiding down in there. A bunch of flowers. Some more little squashes. We got butternut squashes everywhere. They're hiding all in there. Boom, boom. A couple down in there. A couple up on the fence. That'll be good for the winter. I actually just out of the freezer, I just took out last night a couple containers of butternut squash soup that we made earlier in the year from last year's butternut squashes. Everything's just kind of maintaining at this point, but now it's pretty much, now it's getting into winter time, winter season. So that's what we're doing. 2 lives back to back pretty much this morning. I wasn't planning on doing the second one, just showing the fire. Got to roof the shed before winter. Did I ever show y'all this? I don't know if I've ever showed y'all this. I should make that my new picture. Right on. Even if it's a container garden, yep, you can grow food in pots and buckets. You know, them little air pots. It don't take much. I got food growing in places that I didn't plant it. It just grows. I think next year will be just completely different garden situation for me. But we're not getting into that right now. All right, y'all. Hutch has a homestead video, I think, coming up this morning. So make sure you check that out. And I think that's all I got. The killing pole. That is all I got. Oh, you know what? I wanted to say something. I'm going to do a video about this, but I want you to take a look at this. What do you see there? Right. And this is just making a point. So I'm going to change this a little bit. Now what do you notice? Right? Now I'm not saying that I'm excellent. Yes, it will go inside. I'm not saying by any shape of the imagination am I excellent. We see how all the labels are all faced out, same direction. Now you could call it OCD, or you could say that's where perfection starts. That's where excellence starts, right there. You know what I mean? Think about that. It goes deep. It goes deep. That's where it starts. That's where you start your destiny, or your not your destiny. Your I'm stoned, y'all. That's where you start your journey and your path to excellence. Little shit like that. You stay with that kind of mentality and that kind of mindset and do that stuff. The little things, the little details fucking matter. I'm telling y'all, it matters. And that's what I'm going to leave y'all with. Excellence starts with that kind of stuff right there. The details. Y'all have a good day. Appreciate y'all. Peace.